Hey, it's Dee again. This week we talked about researching the sensory, and we talked about is it the I don't know how to say it, Aristotelian hierarchy, and it was about how the human ones, the senses were sight, hearing, and smell, and then for the animals it's taste and touch. But then we also had Sarah Pink's theory, which was dominant visual culture and semiotic formation, and hierarchical order, sense of culture construction. And then we talked about the Western bias site as most formative and intellectual of the senses. So it's about how um, there are other senses, so touch, smell, and taste are there others. Um, then we talked about how human beings, if they actually have preferred colours or tastes. So I remember my um, lecturer, she's Korean, and she talked about how her culture, when she talked about sticky rice, it's a type of dish, and she said, when I hear sticky rice, I want to eat sticky rice because it's tasty. But would you, as a class, like that? Or is it just me that likes it because I like it? Or is it because my culture likes it and they are grown up with that way? And it just made me think about like the different types of culture and what you're being brought up with. It all depends on your background, really. Not I think some things are influenced by your background, and then some things are just your opinion. Then we talked about visuals. So our lecturer showed us a photograph of like it seemed like a maze puzzle thing to me, but loads of people had different opinions on it, and they could see different things. And then we talked about again, it really linked to culture. Sorry, let me look at my notes. I did it all on the Mac. Um, I don't know if I find it easier to do my work on a Mac or on book. Um, it was, oh yeah, that photograph thing. It was actually a Kanebo geometric design. It was a healing tool, and the path of smelling. But yeah, and then we talked about if there were actually five five different senses, or if there were more. I mean, they could be like a six. People say there's a sixth sense where you can sense that something's like watching you or something. Um, and then for our sensory task, we got given a task of researching a certain sense. So explore the sensory experience and things like that, and identify a smell or visual. It's mainly a smell that she geared towards. But I wasn't there to film that. But my group, I saw what my group did, and so for our sensory task, what we have to do is research a smell, and then talk about it, and talk about the sensory experience through sound, vision, and things like that. So, but yeah, we have that to do. That's it. I think I don't know what I have next week. Because I know that we have hand-in dates, so I'm guessing it's pretty soon that all these will finish. But yeah, that's it really. Thanks for watching.